Welcome everybody to the race to start the second round of the chase. We are here at Charlotte for the Bank of America 500 after an exciting race at Dover where we saw Steven Rooks pick up a win to advance himself into this round. And so he made it as well as Bailey Scott, Caleb Brennan, Philip Goldberg, Ferdinand Bobby, Ron Alonso Masons, and Raymond Fisher. Originally, Philip had not made it and Alec Hawkins did, but the points had got messed up, and so after the officials redid the points a few times, Philip Goldberg is the one in. So, Philip, you are in the chase. My apologies for that. So, everyone's even right now. Coming here, we go Charlotte, Kansas, then we're going to go Talladega. Next week also returns Blockbuster Racing. They've been off for a couple weeks, but they're back. They only have 3 races left, and that's Kansas, Kentucky, and then they ended at Iowa, so we'll see them very soon. But we have Caleb Brennan starting on pole next to the 3 car of Igor Silva, Brian Walter, Bobby Fraser, and Raymond Fisher. So that's 3 out of 5 the starting 5 is chase drivers. Graham Stecker, who went for a crazy ride here last time we came to Charlotte. He flipped out on the front straightaway. Bailey Scott, Sam Fraser, and then Anthony Corby, a driver who got eliminated last round. Jesse Turner, the 20 car of Robert Goldberg, and the 17 of Ron Alonso, and that is your starting 10. Look through the rest real quick. My bad. I need to fix. I'm going a little fast. Rounding out your field, it looks like it's the 78 car of Cody Brennan and the 21 of Dejon Weeks. Cars are rolling off. 34-lap race here for the Bank of America 500. Shorter race here than the 600, but here we go. They're coming down the back stretch. Caleb Brennan, I believe this might be his first career pole. This is his 3rd career pole, my bad. Now he's tied with Brian Walter with the most career poles with 3. So let's give him his 3rd. This will be his 3rd career. Igor Silva starting on the front row. Once again, Igor had a great season trying to make the chase. Failed to make it. Won at Bristol, but he's not in the chase here. Hopefully, he's just going to go for a win, and Caleb Brennan's going to get us going green. Here they come through the tri-oval. Caleb Brennan leads the green. Second round of the chase is green now at Charlotte. Brian Walter to the lead after lap 1. And caution's out. Ferdinand got involved. One of the fan favorites to make it to the next round is involved early here in the second round. Dejon Weeks, Patrick Gill, Noah Kramer, Andrew Jordan involved as well. About 5 drivers involved here. And your leader at the line, it looks like it might be Bailey Scott. Where'd he come from? I'm not sure. Bailey Scott will be your race leader though. Pretty sure everyone's going to make it through here just fine. Oh yeah, because all of them are already slowing. So caution's out, and it looks like Bailey Scott's your race leader. We're going to go check out the wreck, and then we're going to go check out the pass for the lead. Charlotte is known for if you go 3 wide off turn 4, normally the guy up there is not going to do good. He slaps the wall. Ferdinand, that is, comes down and collects the 21 car and the 48. Patrick Gill and Dejon Weeks. And then up here, it looks like Andrew Jordan. Oh, Philip Goldberg as well. It looks like just Noah's got to run and is going to clip Andrew and Philip. Philip, though, very limited damage. Very hard hit for Andrew Jordan and Noah Kramer, both with hard hits to the inside and outside wall. So Philip Goldberg continues to go, but Philip's running in the back, 34th position. Hard hit for both these drivers, and then Patrick Gill comes right into Noah Kramer. Wow, I don't know how he hit him. He was going... Noah just came down the track. And then for the race lead, Bailey Scott. So we saw the 24 lead it. And then looks like Bailey makes a 3 wide aggressive move here. Anthony Corby to follow. Oh, Brian Walter gets in the wall just a little bit, and it's going to really allow Bailey, because these drivers still racing back to the line here. Bailey, yeah, so obviously Bailey will be your leader. Anthony Corby right here, and Raymond Fisher gets in the wall a little bit. So we got a chase driver out front, and we got Ferdinand in trouble. Ferdinand, fan favorite to win the championship. Really hopes now he can maybe salvage a few points from this race and hopefully go on and win at Kansas or Talladega. But he really doesn't want to be in the situation with Talladega in this round, because Talladega could take him out like that. So we're going to go live, and we'll be right back. Come back live. Pace car rounding out the field. Anthony Corby's got it on Bailey Scott, but Bailey should be passing Corby in a second. Corby missed it last week after starting on pole. Was looking for a very good run. I believe Bailey Scott, I believe most of your leaders will stay out right here. There you see some of the drivers just catching up to the infield. And, oh, Raymond Fisher's going to come down. We did see him get in the wall, so not surprised there. Raymond was running 5th, but he got on the wall. Looks like that was a pretty hard hit, so he will come down. Not good for Raymond Fisher trying to make it to the next round. Remember, all points are even right now. 12 drivers trying to become the final 9 drivers trying to become the final 6, and then the final 3. It looks like the 33 car as well, but he's already out of the chase. And then a group of drivers. Oh, and Steven Rooks, Cody Brennan, Ferdinand Gabot, and Dejon Weeks also hit pit road. Steven Rooks, another chase driver. We will be back when we get the one to go signal. If anything happens, Bailey Scott is your race leader as we go away to commercial. We come back live. We just got the one to go signal. Bailey Scott, your leader. Anthony Corby, Graham Stecker, Sam Fraser, and Igor Silver, your top 5. Ryan Walter, Bobby Fraser, Caleb Brennan, the 20 car Robert Goldberg, and Jesse Turner, your top 10. Look through the rest real quick. I don't like that camera angle. There's a really good shot of the drivers. Ferdinand Gabot can continue out of the race. Andrew Jordan, Noah Kramer, and Patrick Gill after a hard hit. Ferdinand, big storylines back in 37th. Philip Goldberg back in 31st. Steven Rooks, 34th. Raymond Fisher, 33rd. Those are big chase drivers back there. Mason Powers, 24th. So a lot of chase drivers outside the top 20 right now, but you got a whole bunch inside the top 10. I think 3. 3 only inside the top 10, so not a whole bunch. But Bailey Scott's out front. And remember, Bailey almost won this race when we came here. It was Phillip who ended up winning here, but it was Bailey who almost got the win, but got wrecked out very late as there was only 3 drivers, and green flags back out. 3 drivers were going for the race win, and Bailey was one of them that got wrecked. And Caleb Brennan to the outside in the back. Hopefully he can get back at the outside. You really can't get anything going here on the outside from all the practices and qualifying and the race so far. The outside really doesn't help you. It's that inside that you want to be in. And Bailey Scott got sucked to the outside, and that lets Anthony Corby on the inside. Okay, it's clean. It looks like now Anthony's on the outside. Graham's second to the inside, but the 7 car says, you know what, let's go 3 wide. Here comes Sam Fraser with Igor Silver. Bobby Fraser. My bad. Bobby Fraser. I felt like I was saying his name wrong. 3 wide up here. Oh, Anthony's way upside. He's in the wall. So everyone gets off turn 4 well. Igor and Bobby Fraser on the inside now. And look who's up here. Robert Goldberg. Have not seen much from Robert Goldberg this season. Just a horrible season for him. And look at him. Oh, he looks like he might have been trying to go 4 wide, but Bobby Fraser to the race lead. Oh, Sam in the wall. That's Bobby's. Related to Bobby somehow. And look at these drivers back here. You got Phillip, Raymond, Mason Powers. All back here. Steven Rooks as well racing. But back to the race lead. Who is it now? Bobby has the lead, but here comes Robert Goldberg. And Ron Alonso has made his way into the top 5 with Caleb Brennan charging hard behind him. Bailey Scott back to the inside now, and he's coming up. Graham Stecker on the wall. Cameron Garlington's around. Caution's out once again. Philip Goldberg, Raymond Fisher's involved this time. Mason Powers as well. Steven Rooks, think I said him. Ferdinand Gabot does a good job stopping. Mason Powers is all torn up. Looks like they're racing it back. It's going to be the 20 of Robert Goldberg, though. Be your leader under caution. And Robert Goldberg, your leader under caution. Bobby Fraser third. Avon, Caleb, and Bailey Scott inside your top 6 right now. And they're coming up on these traffics there. Oh, Robert needs to be slowing down. Just let these drivers go. We're going to go check out the wreck and be right back. Cameron Garlington, he was running inside the top 10, but Graham gets outside. I saw Graham get out there, and I knew it wasn't going to be good. So we got Graham gets in that wall, comes down, gets Cameron. It looks like they're going to save it, but then Cameron just goes around, collects the 7 car of Sam Fraser, Malik Nivens, Anthony Corby. Jesse runs into the back of Colin Grant. Big wreck. There's the 42 car. Ooh, the 1 car of Raymond Fisher into the outside wall. What happens to him exactly? It looks like, I think Phillip might turn him. Oh, he gets clipped by Jesse Turner. A hard hit there. And I think Phillip might have got out with no damage. I think he's going to tap Phillip or Jesse Turner just a little bit. But not as much damage as I thought at first that Phillip was going to have. Then up here we see the 44 car gets in it. We know gets in the back. Oh man, just gets in the back of Eric Powers as Eric is already spinning around. Eric is done. What happened to Eric here? Looks like him and Carson try to avoid it. Carson comes down and just put. Oh, hard hit for both the drivers there. Mason Powers. Let's go on board with the 14 of Mason Powers, who running 34th at the time. Right in the back of Cody Hagan, Jeff Fraser. And then once again, so big right here. Look at all these drivers. The 47 car was also involved. Just going to name some names real quick. The 47 car, Henry Powers. Cody Hagan's destroyed in this 31 machine. Jeff Fraser. Ferdinand Gabot, I think he might have got through this one just fine. See, he's still out there racing, which is really good for Ferdinand and Dejon, trying to get some points. I think they get through here just fine because they were far enough back to slow down. And so Ferdinand and Dejon do a great job getting through there. We're under caution here on lap 11. We're going to go back live and see who's going to retire now and where that puts Ferdinand Gabot. We come up and Avon's got spun. Under caution, he's going to get spun. Caleb Brennan involved. Andre Weeks has damage. Avon's going to have to go to pit road. Not sure exactly what happened there. But we have pit stops going on. We're going to go check out Avon's spin after this. Not good for Avon. He had just made it into the top 5. Caleb Brennan also involved. Now, Bobby Fraser is the highest running chase driver. Let's see what he gets out. I'm just on board with the 24 car because he has the highest spot. So we'll just see. Or actually, Igor will, but we'll see who gets off first. Caleb Brennan looks like he's got a lot of damage. I think it's going to be Robert Goldberg first off. Brian Goldberg, Bailey Scott, Bobby. Yep, Bobby had the stop he needed. Alright, we're going to go check out Avon Alonso's spin under caution. Not what he needed. And we'll be back. Avon's just going, running 4th, and then he's got to slow down because they start slowing down. And Igor does not stop and just spins him out. And, oh, Caleb right there behind him, as well as the 34 of Andre Weeks. And a lot of these drivers just run into it. Caleb hits Avon pretty hard. Won't going too fast, but that looks like a lot of front-end damage on Caleb Brennan, Avon, and Andre Weeks. We'll get your running order when we get the 1 to go signal. We'll be back. We're coming back. We should get the 1 to go soon. Just an update. The 14 Mason Powers has retired. Eric Powers as well, Cody Hagan, and then the 10 car. Ferdinand now 1 lap down, 32nd, with Dejon, Colin Grant, a few other drivers. Philip Goldberg 1 lap down. Raymond Fisher 1 lap down. Then a lot of drivers still in the lead lap. I think they actually might be a lap down now. We'll check this time by. A lot of damage to these cars. Steven Rooks, a lot of damage to him. They had to take the hood off. Caleb Brennan still on the racetrack running 7th. Arvon Alonso, this is who I was meant to, running 19th back here. Where is he? He is way back here. I think he hit pit road again, so we'll see where he is running soon. Here they come to get the 1 to go signal. Robert Goldberg out front. We've seen him before this race lead 22 laps. He's definitely leading more. Hopefully he will have a good finish. Excuse me. 24 car of Brian Watcher. Now we'll have a lot of drivers on the inside. Okay, so Vaughn is last driver on the lead lap, 19th. Ferdinand has the opportunity to get all the way to 20th, as well as Phillip and all them. So they could get Savage some points here. I mean, it's not what they wanted. We should be having drivers line up on the inside. Not sure what Zero to Racing League Nintendo officials are doing. Robert Fridges is your last driver inside the top 5, and he's got some damage. Right now, it looks like your top 5 really. All these drivers have stayed up front, keep their car clean. Pretty much just them have not been involved in anything, but I know we're not done with the wrecks yet. Arvon restarting way back here, but he is on the lead lap. We're not inside 10 to go, so I guess it's just because so many drivers and they're all mixed in back here. But Robert Goldberg's going to get us back going. Green here. Bobby Fraser 3rd. Bailey Scott 4th. Can one of them get to the front? Will be a non-chase driver to win. We had one chase driver. We had Cody Hagan win it out Chicago to open up the chase. He signed the chase. Can we see it again? Green flags back out here at Charlotte. The Bank of America 500 is green once again. Excuse me. And we got someone who spun the tires real bad. I think it was Graham. No, I think it was the 41 car of Jesse Turner. Look at him. He's real slow on the inside. Phillip on the outside. Everyone's going around him, trying to get around him. Raymond Fisher's also slow. Oh, yeah, the 41 car is real slow, losing a bunch of positions. And now the 17 is stuck behind Raymond Fisher. I think Raymond might be a little slow. For the race lead, though, Bobby Fraser up to 2nd. But here comes Brian Goldberg in the 55, related to Robert Goldberg. And Igor Silva said, never mind, let's go 3 wide. I'm on the inside. Here comes Igor Silva. He's got help from the Ryan Saroff, who missed the chase, but he technically finished 2nd in the normal season. He has a really good point lead right now to finish 13th, the highest non-chase driver, so very good season for him. Here is Jesse Turner and Raymond Fisher, both really slow now. Now we have all these drivers really spread out. Phillip Goldberg is checking on him up to 22nd. Caleb Brennan's falling down some. And we got 3 wide for the race lead. Yes, we do. Igor on the inside. Robert Goldberg way on the outside. He's in the wall. He's going to slow down some. Keegan Allen on the inside. It looks like Bobby and Bailey both back there too. Now we got no chase drivers inside the top 5 as we race. A lot of chase drivers having troubles here today at Charlotte. Bobby Fraser highest running right now, and I think 6th, yes. So Igor to the lead. Robert Goldberg fell way back after he hit that wall. He's way back here now. Here comes Brian Goldberg in the 55. We're seeing drivers we normally don't see out front. And it's a whole top 10 pull away. And then here's the 33 car, the 18, all of them. Phillip still has a fast car. It looks like he is going for 20th right now around the 33 car. So there's Raymond Fisher and Jesse Turner. Not sure if we'll catch him before the end of the race. We're coming down to the last couple laps. Here comes the 55 car. Keegan Allen, a 2-time winner, I believe. A driver who a lot said should make the chase. He is... Okay, I've been saying the wrong name. I'm so sorry. Keenan Allen's of football. Keegan Alsup. He's a 1-time winner. But he also has won the All-Star race. So, that technically a 2-time winner. And look at him up front. We saw the 55 car. Igor go back some. And now Anthony Newton to the race lead. Anthony Newton, haven't seen him out front really. I remember Phoenix earlier this season where he barely lost the race to one of his very good friends, Anthony Corby. And I think we're going to end up catching the 41-1 car. They're right there. And so Keegan Alsup. Yes, Keegan Alsop. I'm so sorry. Keegan Alsop is out front, or second right now. Igor Stover, Bobby Fraser, Brian Goldberg. Look through your field. There you see Philip has starting to fall back some. Ferdinand Gabalt's making his way up. He is running 20. No. He's running 26 right now. Bobby Fraser, highest running chase driver, 2 weeks ago winner, 4-time winner, I believe. Let me see him. 4-time winner, more than anybody, and they're going to catch the 1 in 41 real quick. Here we go. What's going to happen? What lane does everyone pick? Who is slowing? Bobby Fraser. Bobby Fraser just really went out the gas. He's way back here, and they're holding everyone up. Your whole top 10 now. Igor's got a look on the inside. Will he go on the inside of the 41 car? No, he's going to get stuck. Here comes the 55 on the inside. Tight squeeze here. To the race lead is going to be Brian Goldberg. Bobby Fraser losing a lot of positions. Not what he wants. Here comes Bailey Scott, though. And look at everyone close in. All these lap down drivers. Okay, now they get away. The 55, the 88, the 26, the 23, and the 20. Bailey Scott 6. Highest running chase driver now. Here comes Philip Goldberg. I know he's racing a lap down, but... Oh, by the way, 10 to go here at Charlotte in the Bank of America 500. And look who's back to the front, Robert Goldberg. There you see Philip, who, though, is currently... He's actually currently 22nd now, as Cody Brennan's the highest running lap down driver. I feel like if we see a lot of drivers get around the leader... And look, you got teammates, the 26 and 23 battling out. That's Marshall Ridge, who won earlier this season. Couldn't use his win, though, to make it in the playoffs. He won at Kentucky. And then Ryan Seroff, a very consistent driver. And look who's coming, Bailey Scott. Igor Silver moves him out the way. I lied. Bailey Scott, though, in the middle. Oh, look at the 20 car get loose. He gets shoved. Very, very excited racing. We got lap down drivers. Bobby Fraser is technically 9th right now, so as he's not running way up front, he's still not running bad. Ferdinand Gabalt kind of alone now. I believe the next drivers we're going to catch is the 22 and 25, Colin Grant and Carson Scott. And here is Cody Brennan, 1 lap down, racing to unlap himself. Doing it the hard way here. But, you know... If a caution came out, a caution is out. Big wreck down the backstretch, it looks like. Oh, Robert Fergus is involved. And I'm not 100% sure if we will be going green again. More than likely we will. It looks like Dejon Weeks was involved as well. More than likely we will. We're going to go check out the wreck and be right back to see if we go back green. And look how close Cody Brennan was to unlapping himself. Cameron Blake just gets too high in turn 2. He's going to get in the wall some and then try to save it coming down, and he's going to collect the 21 and the 24. That's Dejon Weeks and the 24 car of Brian Walter, and they just slide down the backstretch. The 6 car spins out. Dejon spins out. I want to see how Robert Fergus, what happens to him. Oh, it looks like he just gets loose, and that's why he was in the wall. That's what we saw, and I don't believe any of these drivers. Nope. So, just a 3-car wreck, really. Down the backstretch. Not what any of these 3 drivers, all 1 lap down, really wanted. Actually, Brian Walter was on the lead lap. So, caution out here. Let's see if we'll go back racing green. We'll be right back. Okay, so we come back. The 23 car is your race leader. We will go back green for sure, because 3 laps, so it'll only be 2 or 3 laps to go, though. And I'm not sure, though, but look at this. You have the 23, then the 3, and then you got a couple lap down cars, the 78, the 33, then Ryan Seroff, Bailey Scott. But I'm not sure if everyone's going to have enough fuel to make it to the end, because they've all made only 1 pit stop, and I'm not sure if that's enough here. Updates, Philip Goldberg 22nd, Ferdinand up to 23rd, and Bobby Fraser 7th, Bailey Scott 4th. Stephen Rokes up to 14th. Arvon Alonso 16th. Kayla Brennan 17th. I think that's almost everybody. Arvon Alonso Oh yeah, Mason Powers has retired. The one car, Raymond Fisher, 33rd. Not gonna finish much better than where he's running. Who did I miss? I missed Von Alonso, 16th. So that's how all your chase drivers are doing right now. But right now it's Marshall Rich out front, and look who's second, Igor Sova. I believed Igor was gonna make this chase. In all honesty, I didn't think it was gonna be Noah or Caleb. I had both of them won late in the season. Richmond and Darlington to make it in. Igor won late as well. That was at Bristol, but and then so I think we'll get the one to go here. So we'll restart on lap 32. That's 3 laps of racing to go here at Charlotte. We should get the one to go here. We don't, so we'll come back when we get the one to go signal. Alright, they're coming through 4. We're going to just have a green white checker. That's how they wanted to finish it. So 2 lap down drivers separate your top 5, the 78 and the 33. But they're up to speed, so don't get them wrong. I believe where's the 1 and 41? Okay, so they're in the back. They shouldn't really bother anyone. Ferdinand's back here. He's 1 spot behind the 18 car, who is way up here. And the 18 car can, if he passes the 33 and 78, he could gain 2 more positions. Marshall Ritz, it looks like he spun the tires. Green flag's back out here at Charlotte. 2 to go. Igor's over on the outside. It looks like Marshall spun the tires, but Igor, that outside's not good. And look at Igor cross to the inside. I think he was just trying to get a better run. Here comes Igor Silva in the 3. And Igor Silva is out front now, leading this pack. You got 2 lap down drivers. That's what he wants to see, because the next driver would be Ryan Saroff. But here comes the 78 car to the inside of him. It's going to be the white flag, though, this time by. White flag's out for Igor Silva. Can he finish the race? He's on the outside, though. He's got lap drivers on the inside. Can Ryan Saroff advance past him? It looks like Ryan Saroff to the lead, but can Brian Goldberg get around Ryan Saroff? Look, you see Philip. I thought Philip was about to wreck with Marshall Rich. You have pit stops. Pit stops were made. Oh, no, that's not. It looks like Ryan Saroff's going to win it. Off turn 4, Ryan Saroff's going to become a winner. He wins the Bank of America 500. Brian Goldberg second. Mike Collin out of nowhere will finish 3rd. And then Igor Silva and Bobby Fraser 5th. Bobby will get a top 5. The 20 car, or Marshall Rich. Then it was Robert Goldberg, Anthony Corby, or Bailey Scott, Anthony Corby, Anthony Newton, and then Keegan Alsup. And the 26 of Ryan Saroff had enough gas to finish it. We're on standby, so we gotta wait. But Ryan Saroff had enough. Graham Stecker, Hank Akbar, Brian Walter, Andre Weeks, official. Yes, this is already gonna be race 30. So it is race 30. Yes, race 30 already. And it is officially saved. While you're looking right there, I'm going to go ahead and go import it just to make sure it's saved. This, though, is on just the overall one. Points will be at the end. Alright, yeah, so that's just the overall one. So at the end of the season, we can see how it does. But so Ryan Saroff officially has won the race. Then Caleb Brennan, last driver to finish on the lead lap. Von Alonso fell a lap. He pitted at the end, it looked like. Same with Steven Rooks. They will finish 17th, 18th. Phillip, 21st. Fernand, 22nd. And then, of course, all this. Mason Powers really not the day he wanted. Same with Raymond Fisher, 34th, 32nd, 33rd. We're going to go check out points. Congratulations, Ryan Saroff, on your win. I know that's big. He didn't make it into the chase, though, but he right now would be the highest driver. And if there was no chase, Ryan Saroff is closed in to just now 5 behind Philip Goldberg. Remember, Philip won the regular season by about 50 points. Philip not having the chase he was hoping he would have with the momentum carried from the normal season. Ryan Saroff now is very closed in, running second now behind Philip Goldberg. We will be back next week at Kansas, which will be a very fun race. Again, non-chaser won, so everyone not locked in yet. Bobby Fraser, highest placing chase driver in 5th. So we'll see y'all next week at Kansas. Congratulations, Ryan Saroff. Let's go see your burnout, and then we'll go see the chase standings.